Hello, we are students in computer engineering and will present this little information dealing with telecommunications in Canada. Awaiting the following information useful and understandable to you. Telecommunications industry in Canada. The information society is constantly changing. Now countries are vying for who provide technological advances. Canada, Canada has lagged behind. Studies show that the growth of communication and information has increased. Since 2007, the number has grown by 109%, almost three times the overall growth of Canadian economy. In Canada, there are 32,000 companies. Of these, 203,000 companies are multimedia. International companies like Research in Motion, Northern Networks, Sierra Wireless, and Wayland has generated revenue of 135,600 million dollars in 2005. Ambitious figures exceed think. Innovation makes you achieve greater productivity and reduce effort. Technology has made careers as bioinformatics, photonics, and wireless technology to achieve substantial growth in the world. Canada and environment technology, business and finance into the telecommunications industry. In Canada, the business sector is led by the Ministry of Industry is responsible for the telecommunications and financial support to the International Telecommunication Union. Furthermore, standardization is needed, which is the responsibility of the Standards Council in Canada, which is responsible for coordinating and supervising the efforts of the national standard system, including the agencies and individuals involved in the development, promotion and implementation of voluntary standards in Canada. So the Ministry of Industry seeks to promote the development of economy taking into account the knowledge that they are competitive. The Minister strives to improve the investment climate, promote innovation, increase their participation in trade, and create conditions for a fair, efficient, and competitive. Each program focuses on established industrial and technological and develop seeking support for scientific research, telecommunications policy, promoting investments and trade, promoting tourism, small business development and implementation of standards and support services for an efficient market. On the other hand, the Ministry of Industry is also responsible for elaborate politics for telecommunication and radio spectrum. Regulation means that it has the power to manage and regulate the radio spectrum, where the Canadian Radio Television and Communications Commission, CRTC, regulates emotions, gives them to radio and television. The above points of the infrastructure of Canada and the reason of being one of the world's leading computer technologies and informatically have a good reputation in areas such as telecommunications, transportation, aerospace, urban transport, hydroelectric power, and nuclear biotechnology. From Newfoundland in 1901, the industry in wireless communication is growing, while Canada takes the lead over the other countries. There were networks covering more than 1.3 million kilometers square, reaching Germany, the United Kingdom, Italy, and Finland. International companies such as Ericsson, IBM, Motorola, Nokia, Electronic Arts, and EDS have established partnerships with Canadian partners. They know that in Canada you can invest. Canada also has utilities and infrastructure software worldwide. Intrust provides authentication and authorization services that guarantee the security of Internet operations with 1,200 customers in over 40 countries. It's one of the best e-commerce companies worldwide. As communications technology itself, and everything related to the development, Canada remains at the forefront as one of the most promising countries in the world. Telecommunication market in Canada may be ready for deep changes. In Canada, think of something not seen in any industry as it has constant increment. Com- Comparison to other sectors where and found a recessive period economy. This is because Canadian industry is backed by agreement with the current law in that specifies that the Canadian companies should be directed only by Canadians. This means that there can be foreign investors looking for shares to influence any business. So it's important to note that foreign investments can be, cannot be more than 40.7% with a maximum of 20% direct investments. At least 80% of the board of directors of telecommunication company must be Canadian. And the government of the telecommunications industry. Just as in Mexico, in Canada the largest and most important consumer is the government. As the Canadian government recognizes the importance of application and use of ICT to deliver government services to its citizens, a close and accessible communication with them to meet their diverse needs and provide relevant information easily accessible, efficient and transparent. This is how the emerging e-government GOL in 1999 achieving first place in payment of taxes. Today is considered the number of one economy in e-government to achieve their objectives because they are easily accessible, services availability, efficiency, and transparency in all types of official paperwork. Telecommunications and legal in Canada. In Canada, in the year 1990, was governed by federal, provincial, and municipal telecommunications, as their market monopolies was made until 1993, when it issued a new telecommunication act because the telecommunications policy issue is seen as a force for national unity, a vehicle for social development, and an element for a culture statement. The CRTC recognizes that radio, television, and telecommunications should serve the public interest. Universities in the telecommunications industry. Word technology, Canada is the world leader in areas such as telecommunications, software development, computer animation, multimedia, geotechnological engineering. The higher technical schools, colleges, as Seneca and Sheridan in Ontario, offering specialized programs in various technology areas of high demand such as those mentioned above. Canada is considered in the list of the leading countries worldwide in the telecommunications, transportation engineering, so that there carries in aerospace, urban transport, microelectronics, medical devices, hydropower and nuclear power, lasers and electronics, biotechnology, and a study in the country of senior level. Universities stand out for Seneca and Sheridan. Trust relationships are also favored by the degree of specialization of professionals. For example, of 589,000 employees, 40% have a college degree. The excellent higher education makes Canada a leader in human resources, both in technology and in training in digital content. Well, this will be it from us. What it has been to his liking and interest. We part cordially and soon.